Hello, guys, how are you? I hope you all are doing well today. And today I'm gonna tell you that is it really hard to learn in English? Is it really hard to speak in English? So, according to my opinion, yes, it would be hard to learn in English at the very first time, at the very basic points, because at that time we don't know how to speak in English, how to communicate in it. So, definitely it would be difficult for the beginner at the very first time. Okay, actually, the main thing, okay, when we were in our school we used to speak or we used to learn in our mother tongue, so that is why we don't know how to speak in English in a very confident way. So this is the main reason that we don't have a confidence to speak in it, to learn in it, to write it. Okay, so this is the prominent point. I would say that it is a kind of structure for us. When we were in school, we used to learn in our mother tongue. So we used to speak that, we used to listen that, we used to write that, and so on. Okay, so this is the kind of main thing that we have a mentality that we don't know how to speak in English. Okay, it's a kind of mentality in our mind. Okay, but if you really want to learn English, if you really want to write in it, if you really want to be a good speaker in front of others, so firstly you have to put your efforts. Without efforts, it's a kind of like you are at the bus stand and you are waiting for the plane. It's that kind of thing, that you are at the bus stand and you're waiting for the plane. Okay, so this wouldn't be possible for you. Okay, at the bus stand we don't know how plane could come. Okay, so without efforts you couldn't learn anything. Okay, so firstly you have to put your efforts, but you have to decrease that mentality that we do, that you don't know how to speak in English, how to learn English. English is very hard for you, you couldn't learn it. This is the kind of mentality, and please decline it in your mind. As much you will decline it, it would be helpful for you. Okay, so the second thing is a lack of practice. Whenever we want to learn English or whenever we want to speak in English, our friends just tell us and they just start to make fun on us. Okay, and by this we just start to decrease our confidence, to decrease the mentality that we can't speak in English. Our friends just start to laugh on us. That is a kind of fun. Okay, so just forget these all things. If you want to learn in English, if you want to speak in English, so you have to forget your all worries. You just have to concentrate on English, you just have to speak in it, you just have to think in English. Okay, so these are the main things that it's kind of practice for you. As much you will speak in English, as much your English will be improved. You will get confidence for speaking English. And whenever you want to speak in English, just think that you can. दो दिन पहले when I was reading one article. Okay, and in that article I just read that if you want to build any habit, so it will take 21 days to make any habit, to build any habit. So this is a kind of thing that you have to do in your life if you want to learn English. Actually, when I was beginner, I don't know how to speak in English. I just took admission in my college, and I was from Punjabi background. I did all of my study in Punjabi, so I don't know how to speak in English. So that was the very toughest time for me, and I just took an admission in that type of course that was also in English medium. So that was kind of hardest part of my life.